I've been given the great honor to represent this class thanks to my comrades. I'd like to take this opportunity to second all the thank yous made by Shreya and Graham. I couldn't have said it any better, so I won't bore you by repeating them. But yeah, going into this year, we weren't really sure what to expect. But a lot of us were just relieved to be back on campus. For the first time, for a lot of us, we actually wanted to be at school. This year, we were met with a few extra challenges. We had to decide between the pasta, vegetariano, or panino lunch. We had to keep our masks on 24/7. At least most of us tried to. We juggled between hybrid, virtual, and on-campus learning. We were asked some of the most thought-provoking questions of our lives, like what would you rather have, $1 billion or your dream job? It was tough for a lot of us adjusting to this new atmosphere of learning. It reminded me of a lot of when I first arrived in Rome. I was homeschooled, and honestly, it wasn't the best. There are a lot of challenges in terms of the social and motivational aspects. Thanks to homeschooling, my family and I were able to travel all over Europe. But despite this, I was still sad. Something was missing. After almost a year of online schooling, I literally begged my parents to send me back to Australia, and they gave in. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
All right.
I was delighted to be back with my friends in Melbourne. But just as the school year was ending, I found out that we'd be going back to Rome, and this time I'd be going to school. I remember dreading the fact that I would once again have to leave my friends in Australia and come back to Rome. But once we got back to Rome, my parents pulled me along to visit a few different international schools. And whilst visiting AOSR, I remember standing right over there and seeing the basketball court. I instantly pleaded to my mom, Mom, can we please go to school here? The gymnasium was enough for me to be satisfied. I don't know if the basketball court was the main reason my parents decided to send my brother and I here, but either way, I'm glad that they did. Being the new kid always sucks. But while at first I was filled with nervousness on my first day, by the end of it, I felt a sense of comfort, a sense of home. I fell in love with the community here at AOSR, the people, the atmosphere, the diversity, the culture, pretty much everything, except for Coach Phil's hour-long rants. All love, Phil. All of us have our unique circumstances that brought us here. But for me, I found a home at AOSR, and I think many of us have as well. You see, with the way things ended last year, I think either consciously or subconsciously, a lot of us felt a strange sense of absence from belonging. When we heard we were coming back to campus for our senior year, there was an array of mixed emotions. But we were glad to be able to come back. To be able to see each other all again was exciting, and to be learning from the comfort of our classrooms, rather than our beds, was stimulating. In a way, COVID brought us all closer together. It taught us to be more appreciative and grateful for what we have. What we had this year was something special. A sense of uniqueness and strength took place among us. From the day we all dressed in black, to the day we attempted a senior prank. I think we can all agree that we were trying to make the most out of our senior year and time together, despite what the world had thrown at us. As a senior, I've witnessed so much growth and maturity in all of us, not only at the individual level, but also at the collective level. There's this Thai saying that my mom taught me, and it goes like this. Topen tan pan pen ped. Excuse me for my poor pronunciation, Mom. But in English, the quote translates to, if you give up, you can only become coal. But if you can overcome the test of time and pressure, then you can turn into diamond. This is a popular saying in Thai. It says that we are the material that turns into either coal or diamond. When faced with obstacles, hardships, and the tribulations of life, people react differently. Those who crumble under pressure and adversity could at best turn into black coal. Those who can endure the heat of hardship, pressure, and time will turn into priceless diamonds, the most precious gemstone and toughest material known to man. We are those diamonds, We endured the adversity of our peculiar senior year and did not succumb to it. We've grown in ways we can't even fathom. And yet, we still have so much more growth to achieve. I look at the senior mural just outside and I think, damn, we are the class of 2021. We are special. We had the most unprecedented year. When people look at that mural, they will see the class of 2021, the class for the ages, the class that was met with challenges and sacrifices, but still made it to the finish line. Our senior year wasn't the most ideal. None of us could have ever imagined it going like this. We, as seniors, were supposed to have a lot of things, but we didn't, and that's okay. You see, in life, we can't always anticipate the future or control the external factors. We can't romanticize or dread the past, nor can we change it. The only thing we can truly control is our degree of presence in this moment. Are we truly invested in what's in front of us, or are we dwelling on something else? Do not limit yourself based on past precedents or future expectations. Let's not base our well-being on extrinsic factors, but rather intrinsic ones. This past year has given us more time to reflect on ourselves and our characters. We should all be proud that we've made it this far, but we all still have a long way to go, and a lot more opportunities to thrive. We will be tested even harder in this next chapter of our lives, and we'll be faced with even more adversity. If we can fight off our future challenges like we did this year, the sky's the limit. Let us thrive through adversity in whatever the world may throw at us. My dear friends, remember, as we tread towards the future, we are not crumbling coals, but radiant diamonds, refined by the embers of adversity. Thank you.